Hi everyone, welcome back to Wild Water. I hope you've had a lovely week so far. I would like to say a disclaimer that there is no one set way to use these planners. The only right thing, or the only important thing to do, is to make sure that it's suitable for you and what your needs are, what makes you happy. This being my personal planner also means that there will be some information that's sensitive, so I will be blurring things out. A quick flip through of how I use it, and then we'll get into some decor tips, especially for things like collages and filling in favorites pages. Let's get into it. I've scooted things around just so we get a clearer view of everything. So again, this is the Hobonichi Weeks in the color Lemon Water. You can see how chunky it is. I have the page keeper on this. I'm aware that it's meant to be to keep the page that you're currently on, but I've also seen people using it like this to keep it closed. And the reason why I did that is that it's quite the volume without something that's clipping it, and I don't want to use one of those big clips because it causes an indent. I'm still unsure of the color combination between this yellow and the rest of the yellows, but I've kind of had a theme this year. Theme was water or under the water with some aliens, and I love it when people give me stickers because then I'll be able to decorate things and be reminded of the people that I love and I care about. So this planner has a lot of stickers that come from, especially the homegirls, you know who you are and which sticker you've contributed to this cover. First, I have a Fender sticker. This is from my electric guitar. Then I have this sticker that my friend who works in video game design, she made this sticker and it's adorable. It's like a wind chime character. So cute. Here I have another friend who gave me the Usahana sticker. It says flowers for friends and hearts of happiness. So cute. And then I have these Chikip stickers. I think that's what they're called. They're like these holographic and they're 3D. They're so cute. I'm not entirely sure if they themselves are chicken as well, or they eat chicken. If anyone knows, please let me know. Then I have this cat in a rocket ship. This, alongside all of these little stars that are around, are part of the same sticker sheet. Again, this was gifted to me. Then I have an alien space girl 3D sticker. So cute. And on the side, I've added keychains. The way I did this was I hole punched the hole on the clear cover and I looped the charms through that hole. I can show a more detailed guide on how to do that as soon as the stickers and decorations that I've planned for my 2026 weeks comes in, and I'll do a proper tutorial of how that looks like. So on here I have a clownfish, a cowfish, and a Momonga charm. These are all from Bandai gachapons. And then I put these beads on a string, tied it on here. I just like the colors and it goes with the colors of the fish and the other charms, so that's why I put them there. I also have this Piplup card, and it's kind of, yeah, it is holographic in the back. A lot of people asked me where this came from, especially on my TikToks. This is from Vinted, but I'm pretty sure you can find Pokemon cards on any secondhand site, and they're really cheap. This one was like the equivalent to about $1, like $1 American. On the back, I've kept it quite plain, except for, again, one Chikip sticker. So let's open the weeks. Over here, I've got a post-it note that one of my friends sent me in a letter. It just makes me so happy to read it, and she's drawn some of my favorite characters on it, even Gloomy Bear. Here are pictures of things that happened this year that I that really bring me joy. Pet a capybara, guys. It was a lifelong dream so far to actually see capybaras in real life. I would put a disclaimer here though that I do not support the domestication of wild animals. These were rescues and have been handled by humans for a long time. Other than that, I don't support, like, there's also a meerkat in this picture. Like, I do not support zoos, and I don't support people buying wild animals as pets. I pet a capybara, and the meerkat decided to pet with me. I always include an envelope in the beginning of all of my planners, and inside they have 3 words that I focus on throughout the year. So the collages at the moment look a bit messy. In the second half of the video, I'll show you how to make like these borders between collages look a lot nicer. So let's move on. Here I've used it as another opportunity to put all of my highlights. I am the happiest in very natural settings, especially by water and where there's lots of sunlight. So that's going to be a recurring theme. So this is another one. This was like the whole yearly overview. Here, as you can see, these are like the tracking days. Some people use them for birthdays or tracking emotions or habits. I am a visual person. I need to go in with as much pictures as possible. So there's a cute image of me and my grandma. It's literally all of the things that I've scheduled throughout the month. This is an adoptable. This is the first adoptable I've ever gotten. If you're watching this, yes, I have the license to this character. Absolutely love her, and you'll see more of her in the future. Here is August. And here we are in September. I've gone for like a green theme, cats, lucky symbols, weekly pages. I have a column here for all of the things that are due, or appointments that I have, birthday parties, what have you, things that are very specific to that day. On this wider column, I usually put to-do lists, and if not, I also put just what I was feeling that day. I really just set myself free and don't put too many limitations with my planner, because the point is to have fun. It depends on the week. So here you can see I changed the color, and this is more like to-do list intensive. I did leave a space open here, but that's the nature of planning. Sometimes you're gonna miss some days. Don't worry about it. It's a part of the process, and you can do some backfilling. It doesn't have to be so perfect all the time. I also put this as like external, I draw these boxes also for additional reminders. Here's another week. I've also done a sample of what it looks like when it's completely plain. After the weeks, you will see these pages. It has a useful abbreviations page, which is quite interesting, and then the notes section. I mostly use it like literally to keep track of finances, bills, some pen tests that I've done. After that bit, we get to these notes. This is how I was inspired to create the system for my commonplace notebook. I have a video on that on my channel. This is the source code of this. Then at the back here, there are more pen swatches, as you can see. There's a measurement guide, and then we have favorites. So I've prepared all of the pictures that I wanted to include in this favorites page, and it can literally be anything you guys want. I thought it would be fun to do a little journal session with everyone. So this is the My 100. I haven't really decided what I wanted to put here. It might be music, because I realized I didn't put songs or that many films or books in here, so that might go here. Dresses, I don't really use the checkoff sheet. And here I've got a lucky cat, some more stickers, Rocco eating barbecue. Love it. And there you can see I kept the name of the color because I liked it. Some capybaras. Yeah, so that's the basic tour of how I use my weeks. Let's get into some deco. I wanted to briefly show how I improve the appearance of these cross sections in the grids. I'm not too fussed about how I organize collages. I really just freehand it. So what I do is one of two things. I would probably take a sticker flake. Again, we're going with the Sentimental Circus theme here with these little angels. And if you put them in the cross section, it really improves the appearance of it. Also because these borders are just not as harsh. And you can use whatever kind of stickers you would like. Also, for this page, as you can see, I used roll that is designed to look like lace, and it has this really lovely texture to it. So the back is a tape that you can peel off, like double-sided tape. Hello, Editing Nicole here. So we're doing the favorites page now. The first one was about contact lenses. This is the first time I've ever used contact lenses, and they were these gorgeous and purple and green colors. The second is the adoptable that I mentioned earlier. I'm doing my own illustration of that. This is a dog that I saw in public transport. Such a diva, gave me the side eye, loved it. The summer Hikaru died. One of the best queer pieces of media I've ever seen. This cafe instigated my love for iced hojicha this year. The next is Chikoa on the toilet. Absolutely spectacular sticker. The next is a mentaiko pasta, which is one of the best pastas I've ever had in my life. It was so superb. The next, Look Back, was released last year as a movie, but I still think about it. Then came my favorite perfume, which is this Gentle Woman, Gentle Expression. Then an excellent photo I took with this cat sleeping. She's so cute. Then, oh my god, I chefed up a really luxurious meal, and I had to take a picture of it. These three are little plushies that I've shown before. Then came this arancini, which was like a fusion arancini. It was divine. And last but not least, I chose this meme. It's very evocative. I really enjoy it. Then here I'm going in with the Pentel Energel in the yellow color, adding in different star levels, some of them 3-star, some of them 5-star. Just depends how I felt about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that it gave you some kind of inspiration. Tomorrow we'll be back with another upload. I'll be going over my pencil case that a lot of you were quite curious about. Here's a quick overview. And it'll be a more casual sit down and journal with me, since a lot of you really seem to love the idea of it. So see you tomorrow.